Undoubtedly, what I realize is that relationships are like boarding an airplane. Too much baggage is going to cost you. And for some of the people who are on board with us, they're not worth the wait, and they're not worth the value of what it costs for you to keep that plane above the clouds. When you're really thinking about relationships, it begs the question, are you in a partnership or a proprietorship? Yeah, is it partnership or proprietorship? I want to talk about how to collaborate and not dominate. And one thing is that when you're thinking about partnership, it speaks of shared responsibilities. When you're thinking about proprietorship, it's about sole ownership. And there are some people that are in relationships with you, or that you're in relationships with, or you have been in relationships with, who don't move into a place of partnership. It's really proprietorship. What do I mean by that? They think they own you. They think they can do whatever it is that they want to do and say whatever it is that they want to say and treat you any way that they want to treat you. They don't want to partner with you. They want to own you. They want to own your next move. They want you to check in with them at all times. They want you to keep a low jack on you. They want to keep a low jack on you. They want to make sure that, hey, you said you're going to be here by this amount of time, but it took you 6 minutes to come from the store instead of 5 minutes. What were you doing? People who are totally self-absorbed, moving into a place of manipulation, domination, and the whole aspect of narcissistic aspects to now control you or to gaslight you. You've got to be around people who want to uplift you. You're in a partnership, not a proprietorship, when you're around people, number one, who can encourage you. For anybody to encourage you, or for you to even encourage anybody else, here's what you have to do. You have to see in them what they may not see in themselves. You have to see the best in them, even at their worst, even at the worst mistakes, even at their worst situations, even where it seems as if life is getting more worse than it is better. You got to encourage them. And so here's what you got to do. You got to speak life into them. You have to champion the champion that's on the inside of them. I was talking to some people on a panel. I was telling them, listen, a man is kind of like a boxer. He knows he's going to get hit. He knows he's going to get hit in the ring. But when he goes to the corner, it'd be kind of looking kind of crazy if he got hit there too. And the corner is a cut man, not the person who's going to cut you, but a person who's going to bandage the cuts that are on you. I know when I go out into the world, I'm going to get hit by life, hit by situations, hit by circumstances. I can expect that. I know to channel my mind to deal with the blows that are oftentimes coming at me. It's like a boxer along the ropes, is what Muhammad Ali would call it, rope-a-dope. But when I'm in the corner, I expect you to bandage up the wounds. I expect you, here it is, what they do to the cut man says to the boxer, he says, come on, champ, you got it in you. Just a couple more rounds, champ. I know you've been knocked down, but you're not knocked out. Come on, champ, rise again. Why? He's an encourager or she's an encourager. They see in them what the champion may not necessarily see. And here's the thing, they're calling the boxer a champ, even if they're losing. They're calling a boxer a champ, even if they never won a fight yet. Do you have somebody in your life who can partner with you into that particular place to where here it is now, they encourage you? Here's what they also do. You know you've got a partner, not a proprietor. You know you've got somebody who wants to move into a place of shared responsibility, not sole ownership. Is this? They recharge you. This is somebody who wants to collaborate, not dominate. They don't want to dominate the conversation. They don't want to dominate all the decisions. They want to move into a place of shared responsibility. Let's collaborate together. Why? Because I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force and we're together. You make me better. Teamwork makes the dream work. You don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. And the person who is a teammate, not an opponent, wants to recharge you. They know how to recharge your battery. They know how to recharge your spiritual battery. They can give you a word from God in due season. They can give you a scripture that's going to speak to your soul. They can recharge you. They don't drain you. It's not a drain to be listening to them on the conversation. It's not a drain to be on the phone with them. It's not a drain to be out with them. It's not always about something that's sad, bad, and mad. And this is what this person said. And that's what this other person did. They're not thinking about all the things that are going wrong. They're talking about what's going right or what it is that they want to improve upon. They're not bringing to you all of your flaws and a checklist of all of your flaws. No, it's about how can I show up for you? Friends of mine, been married for some years, and they've normalized, they made a routine of asking each other each and every single day, how can I show up for you today? How can I show up to support you? What is it that I can do? How can I love you better today than I did yesterday? What is it that you need me to do? If they're having a disagreement, they don't, escalate their voices and argue over each other. They don't do all of that. Here's what they do. They give each other 2 or 3 minutes to express themselves uninterrupted. The other person's also able to express themselves for 2 or 3 minutes uninterrupted as well. And then they come to a consensus to say, yes, you're heard, you're seen, you're loved, you're valued. How can I support you? What can I do to where we meet in the middle? Just because we have a disagreement does not mean that we have to be disagreeable. Why? Because I see you as a partner. I see you as a collaborator. And anybody that you're in business with, anybody that you're partnering with, anybody that you're now trying to serve the community with, anybody that you deem to be an ally, you want to meet them in the middle. You want to meet them in the middle. You want them to know, listen, I support you. I care about you. I appreciate all of your efforts. How do we continue this partnership? Proprietorship, not proprietorship, but partnership. Proprietorship says, I want to dominate. Proprietorship says sole ownership. Partnership says, thirdly, you're a gift. You know you got a partner when they encourage you. You know you got a partner when they recharge you. You know you've got a partner when you're a gift to them and they're a gift to you. Everybody's a red box and a gold bowl, a gift to the world. Tragedy is to be gifted, but to never open your package. For some of us, yes, we have opened the package, but we are not using the gift that is in the package. When you see yourself as a gift, here's what you stop doing. You stop showing up in particular places where you're not valued. You stop, here it is, being the right gift at the wrong address. because you understand that you're not trying to make people love you, you're not trying to make people like you, you're not trying to make people notice you, you're not trying to make people see you, hear you, love you, value you. You're going to do that for you. And anybody that comes into your life should be a bonus. You don't need to be my piece, but you sure should add to it. You sure should add to it. You don't complete me. God does that. But you ought to compliment me. And compliment me is about more than you tell me how much you like my suit. It's not COMPLIMENT. It's COMPLEMENT. Here's the thing. You're more than just suitable. You're the right fit for me. You're a gift. You know why you're a gift? Because I understand that you're a partner. You're a gift because I'm not moving to a place of proprietorship and domination. Moving to a place of collaboration and partnership. Why? Because I understand that anybody that I've been given is a gift. Anything that I've been given is a gift. I don't own it. Any person in your life that God gave you that's good to you is a gift to you. They're not on own, they're on loan. You don't own them, God loaned them to you. And so because he loaned them to you, anything that you loan, anything that's loaned to you, it ought to be returned back in a better condition than when it was given. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all following me? The spouse in your house is a gift that you don't own. It's on loan. That significant other in that relationship is a gift that's not on own, it's on loan. It's not proprietorship, it's partnership. It's not domination, it's collaboration. And here's what I ought to do. I ought to treat you so well in a particular place. You ought to treat them so well in a particular manner that they're better off based upon the fact that God entrusted them into your hands. Because he entrusted them into your hands, you know how to be an encourager to them. You know how to recharge them. You know how to help unwrap the gift that is on the inside of them and speak life into their life and empower them to move to another level. Why? Because you understand that you're a partner, not a proprietor. You're not a proprietor. You're a partner. You're not living in this thing to dominate. You're in here to collaborate. And if you're going to dominate anything at all, if you're going to dominate anything at all, it ought to be your purpose. Purpose is what you ought to dominate. Purpose is what you ought to be a proprietor for. Purpose is what you ought to partner with. You ought to do both for that. Why? Because you cannot expect a purpose partner if you have not first partnered with your purpose. And that's what God blesses you with. He blesses you with a partner because you partner with your purpose. He says, if you can manage your purpose, if you can love what it is that you do in a great way, if you can now support and shift and be responsible with what it is that I've given you with your purpose, I can bless you with a partner who's a gift to you, but also who will lift you. Why? Because you're not going to be the right gift at the wrong address. I want to give an amazing gift to you, and that gift takes place as you enroll in my amazing Eagles Academy. It's where I'm coaching, I'm teaching, I'm training, I'm mentoring, I'm empowering you to shift from where it is that you are to where you can be. This is a place of partnership. It's not proprietorship. It's a place of partnership. Everybody has a piece of the puzzle. And when we put all those pieces of the puzzle together, we're able to create an amazing display of resilience and empowerment, of transformation, of healing from trauma, of finding wisdom from wounds, of finding breakthrough from brokenness, of finding strength out of what it is that was so sorrowful and saddening. I want you to join my amazing community where I'm really giving people the gift of how to become more, how to do more, how to make more, ideas, impact, influence, and ultimately income. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, I want you to tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Enrollment is open right now. I want you to be a part. I want you to be a partner with me. Partner with me. That's it. Partner with me. And you're going to see and you're going to experience the shift and the transformation of where it is that you want to be in your relationships, in your self-development, in your interconnections, in your business, so on and so forth. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, and I guarantee you're going to be transformed. I know without a shadow of a doubt that you were transformed by this conversation. I would that you would be a partner, send a donation, a love gift to Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries. Your gift helps me to give in a greater way. You giving helps me to give in a greater way. And I would that you would partner with me by sending a love donation, sending a Cash App of support, sowing as I'm empowering other people to grow, so that I can help other people to grow. Once again, Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries on PayPal, info@EddieConnor.com, and then even on Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Yes, yes, yes. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all of your support, your thumbs up, your donation, you joining my academy, you partner with me in any particular way really is a benefit to this channel, but also the improvement of people's lives and empowerment and transformation of people's lives. And that's what I am in the business of doing, empowering people to overcome obstacles. And so I would that you would hit that thumbs up button, the like button, the subscribe button. I've been growing your greatness. Help me grow this channel for change that creates change and that breaks chains. Follow me on all social sites at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. And then, of course, let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. On your mark, get set, go. I gotta go. But I want you to know it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Yo, brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, treating a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter. Peace and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring.